This is Travis Bennett with ROS News. In Toronto tonight, there's a furry convention going on. Dylan has more on that right now.
We're at 2018's Furnal Equinox. The theme is Living Large, and here I have Uncle, the one they call Uncle Kage.
Uncle Kage, for reasons I do not know.
He is the curator of the largest furry event in the States, which is Anthrocon. But here he decided to come on down to Toronto, Canada. How's your experience here?
Oh, my experience has been fantastic. I do love Canada. It's like the United States, only civilized. I also have to correct you a little bit. Anthrocon's no longer the largest furry convention, but we are still the biggest one in Pittsburgh.
What's the largest in America?
Midwest Fur Fest has outpaced us. We might catch up to them, I don't know, but nobody's in the business to be the largest convention. We're in the business to put on the best convention we can.
How would you want to be able to explain the furry fandom?
Boy, how do you explain the furry fandom? It's people that are fascinated by what we call anthropomorphic animals, cartoon animals to you and I. Any sort of animal that is more than what they normally are, that walk, talk, think, dream like we do, that's where the fascination lies.
How did you get involved in the fandom?
Years ago, around 1989, they had this little fan table set up at a World Science Fiction Convention that I was attending in Boston. And it said, furry fandom. I said, that's very, very strange. So I went by and they had artwork and comics and stories, and up until that point, cartoon animals, they were limited to falling off cliffs and getting up and dusting themselves off. But here they were telling amazing stories, epic samurai tales, and it just blew my mind. What we used to call funny animals didn't have to be funny anymore.
I see. I guess that almost wraps about it up. Do you know if you'll be? What other events will you be attending this year?
Well, let's see. I'll be attending Motor City FurCon in Detroit in just about 3 weeks. There'll be Anthrocon, of course, in July. There'll be Eurofurence in Berlin, in Germany, in August. And after that, I'm still waiting for the invitations.
Okay. Is there you have it. This is that was Uncle Kage at Furnal Equinox 2018. I'm Dylan Bennett, and that's all, folks.
Some of the many activities at this Furnal Equinox include live dance music, fursuit games where fursuiters compete in various competitions and obstacle courses.
Okay, suitors, stand in the ring, stand inside. There you go. 1, 2, 3, go!
A story time with special guests in the fandom.
It does make things slightly better until someone calls me a kitty again. I swear.
Does anybody know where that came from?
Nope.
And an art den where people may buy merchandise. Unfortunately, we were not able to interview many fursuiters as they either were too shy or trying to get into character, which involves no speaking like most mascots. This is Dylan Bennett signing off.
1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty interesting, Dylan. Our next story, man teaches pug Nazi salute.